Hi, my name is Rebecca and this is a video on my statistical investigation. My question was, do Year 7 boys have a higher resting pulse rate than Year 7 girls? The two questions I used were, what is your resting pulse rate and are you male or female? The data was taken from the Australian Bureau of Statistics Census at School Australia 2014. Stem and leaf plots were created from the data. These clearly show continuous variables and they group values into intervals. They also identify the frequency of the data. The stem and leaf plots show that although girls record a higher pulse rate, most girls record a pulse rate of 70 or below, compared to the boys' results which show a higher frequency in the 70 to 90 range. Dot plots are a good starting point for graphing data, however they are not good for large data sets like I had. I included scatter plots, which are similar to dot plots, however use an axis rather than a number line. These tables show the difference between the boys' and girls' results. I chose to do two separate tables rather than one back-to-back due to the difference in values of data between the two groups. Double column graphs compare the two sets of data next to each other and provide an easily visible comparison. The red column is for girls and the blue is for boys. The graph shows that boys record a higher pulse rate than girls between the range of 70 to 90. This graph is the best display of data. While sector graphs provide a nice visual display, they are not easy to identify central tendencies and they do not show continuous variables like the stem and leaf plot and dot plot. It is hard to make observations from them. What are the mean, median, mode and range? The mean is the average value of the data set. It's calculated by adding all of the numbers together and then dividing by the amount of numbers. 4 plus 8 plus 12 plus 16 equals 40. 40 divided by 4 equals 10. Therefore, the mean of 4, 8, 12 and 16 is 10. The median is the number in the middle of a set of values. For this data set, the median would be 3 as it is the number in the middle. The mode is the number that appears the most. For this data set below, the mode would be 5 as it appears 3 times. The range is the difference between the highest and lowest value. For this data set, 27 is the highest value and 8 is the lowest. If you calculate 27 minus 8, it gives you 19. Therefore, the range is 19. The data display shows the mean, median, mode and range. Boys have a mean of 72 compared to 69 for girls. Boys' median is 73 compared to 64 for girls. In answer to our question, do Year 7 boys have a higher resting pulse rate than Year 7 girls, we can discover that yes, Year 7 boys do have a higher resting pulse rate than Year 7 girls. The low sample size means that results can't be generalised beyond the population it was sampled from. A higher sample size is required to be able to apply the results to all Year 7 students within Australia. Also, the results do not take into account medical conditions or other factors which may affect the resting pulse rate of students. Thank you for watching my video on my statistical investigation.
Created using Powtoon.